Oh Lord, here I am, pleading at your door. Send me your mercy, send me your peace, or I am lost for sure. Oh Lord, here I am, yearning for your cure. This humble servant will be diverted from you no more, no more, no more.
Lately I have been wondering about what do I know about this life and where do I go after I die? How can it be so that some people say that it all ends when into my grave I descend? But how can my aim of heaven be flowed when my only wish is to be with my Lord? Oh Lord, here I am, pleading at your door. Send me your mercy, send me your peace, or I am lost for sure. Oh Lord, here I am, yearning for your cure. This humble servant will be diverted from you no more, no more, no more. And so I was called to the places my Lord, the places my Lord has blessed for all. Joining the millions, that day I walked, for my eternal salvation I saw. And standing before him with all I had, two empty hands and a humble man, I pledged my very life to him. Oh Lord, here I am.
Regarding the prayer itself, scholars have differed whether he's a Muslim, whether he's a kafir, whether he's a major sinner, or what is he. Basically, there are many ahadith that signify that the person who abandons prayer out of procrastination, in other words, laziness, does or is on the brink of destruction. And we have a hadith in the Tirmidhi, an authentic narration. We have a hadith in Muslim, an authentic narration that mentions that the covenant between us and them, which is between the Muslims and non-Muslims, is the prayer. فَمَنْ تَرَكَهَا فَقَدْ كَفَرَ. Whoever leaves it, whoever abandons it, has disbelieved. And this is what we have in the Sunnah. And there are many evidences that warn us in the most grave and severe ways about the abandoning of prayer. And we know that the companions, as mentioned by Abdullah ibn Shaqiq, the great tabi'i, that they saw nothing as being more kufr than the abandonment of prayer. So basically, we will inshallah ta'ala leave it at that. We will not define as what Al-Hanabila say, and Al-Hanabila, as you said, do say that the person who leaves prayer out of laziness is a kafir. That is their opinion. And they have their evidences, which is very strong. They go to the extent as saying that a person who does not pray, don't wash him, don't shroud him, don't pray over him. When he dies, throw him out in the desert. Let him rot, they say. Let him rot. That is their statement. And that is the madhab of Ahmad ibn Muhammad ibn Hanbal, madhab al-Hanabila, rahmatullah alayhim jami'an. And this is the current position held by the majority of scholars in Saudi Arabia. Al-Ulama, the scholars of Saudi Arabia. However, let us not forget the other saying by the majority of scholars, that say that the person who leaves prayer out of procrastination, out of laziness, is only a major sinner. They believe this. That is their opinion. And they say that you must lock this person up. You must lock this person up who abandons prayer. This is the majority of scholars' statement. If you see a person who does not pray, they say imprison him, incarcerate him, and if he continues to abandon prayer, then his punishment is to be executed. Capital punishment. Executed. But to them, to the majority of scholars, he does not die as a kafir. He dies as a major sinner. So you got to understand, you got to distinguish between the two sayings here. In the madhab al-Hanabila, they say that he dies as a kafir if he dies on that path, while the majority of scholars hold the opinion that the person who does not pray, he must be incarcerated. If he still continues to abandon prayer, he must be executed as a means of punishment. However, to them, he does not die as a kafir. He dies as a major sinner. So, what results when he dies? To the majority of scholars, they wash him, they shroud him, they pray over him, because they still consider him a Muslim, in contrary to the saying of Al-Hanabila. And at the end of the day, I continue, or I derive from all this, or I say to you, it is a very, very dangerous thing where your faith, your Islam is questionable, and you are on the brink of destruction. As Shaykh al-Islam Ahmad ibn Abdul Halim ibn Taymiyyah mentions, rahmatullah alayhi, in his beautiful book Al-Fatawa, after mentioning all the sayings regarding the one who leaves prayer, he mentions the sayings, he mentions the evidences he himself withheld, to my knowledge, from deriving or saying his opinion. Because in reality, it is a very dangerous thing for the person who does not pray, for wallahi, he is on the brink of destruction. And as we all know, on the Day of Judgment, the first thing that you will be questioned about is what? Is salah, is prayer. If your prayer is good, the hadith says, all your actions are good. If your prayer is no good, all your actions are no good. So in reality, where is a person in this life with no prayer? Where is he? A'udhu billah. A'udhu billah.